It's all very sad. I can't even have a broadcast without it just shutting down. So let's get started as soon as possible to get this information out to you. I can see that I'm not monetized yet. Another problem. What does it take to get monetized? Yeah, do it. Now I show you. Such a sad life when you can't even stay broadcasting. Alright, so let's get started before I get shut down again. I swear, I'm paying for an expensive broadband connection. The problem is it's all Wi-Fi, right? Now, where is this place? This is not Niger at all. It's where is that? Let's shut it down. Right here, Mont Saint Michel Abbey. Mont Saint Michel Abbey. It's in Normandy. I guess that's France, right? Gotta check that place out. But no, I'm here to show you something completely different. Now, I'll show you that in a moment, but first let's go to Google. We got Google. We got our topographic map here. Do I have a studio audience? I forgot to check. Let's go see if I got anybody saying hello. And see if I got anybody saying hello. All right, I'm pretty loud. You got a thumbs up for myself. I've got to say hello to my studio audience. Hello. And let's just show this info. The Air Mountains in Niger, as seen from NASA photographs. I mean, this is pretty crazy. What's that? Mining going on in there? I guess this red color. Oh, maybe that's a NASA thing. They have some type of a filter. And, of course, the two mountains next to each other are the tallest mountains in the structure. Now, if you go back, awesome. If you go back out to where you can see where all of Africa lay, you can zoom right in the middle. Now, I don't have the borders turned on. I'm going to turn them on for you, and then I'm going to turn them back off again. So this is Niger. Okay, we say Niger in English. Niger in French. Niger is a little cooler sounding, right? But as you can see, in the middle of Niger, not the northernmost, there's some mountains up here that should be checked out. They look pretty old. But down here, you've got this air plateau, or a drawer. I've heard here up there, a drawer tarmac. So what's the word a drawer mean? It's a good question, and I can't answer that right now. So let me take off the words. I don't know why that's on there. I thought I took them off just now. Map style, clean. What is going on here? Okay, I don't know why those are still on there, but it's okay. Those are not Niger. So let's talk about it. I mean, you have some circles that are visible, almost perfect circles here and here. This is the tallest mountain in Niger right down here, this big, huge ellipse. And it definitely looks machined and worked to me. But I want to show you how many circles we can find by turning on this slideshow that I created for you. And then I want to talk more. I turned this over because over here you have this structure that looks like a cartoon character. And all these circles that are embedded inside there. It's amazing to see how you can get so many structures that are circular. I know I could be stretching it a little bit, but even that second to last one to me it looks like a circle up close. Now, I do have other photos of the mountains. This is the NASA pictures, but if we go to Google Earth and just use that, and I wish we could get rid of the pins. I don't know what that's all about. This is the tallest structure, but I just want to say that, in my opinion, you also have... Something's missing. Where are they all? Oh, there they are. Let me show you. I kind of feel like if you take this, where is it? Here, and you, not this part. Actually, where's the clear one? Is that it? Well, there's a circle there I want to talk about. That's not the picture I wanted to show you. The picture I wanted to show you was this picture, because it looks to me like we've got this gangster from the 20s. You know, if you really think about the weird mouth and the circles around the mouth, it looks like some kind of a weird gangster. But in my opinion, you don't get any weirder than this picture over here. I'll show you. Right here, is it? No, but that's a cool picture too. The one that I had prepared, that's not it? That's it? No? That's weird. It must be there. All right, well, anyways, the picture that I want, oh, there it is, right there. This one, when you look at it here, you can see the structure. And by the way, we're looking south. And to me, you almost get like, what's this guy's name? Or the one that I wanted to really show you last was this guy. Do you remember these guys? What was that from? That's Peter Max, who drew those. Peter Max, and that is the Blue Meanie from the Yellow Submarine. So when you look at these structures and you kind of wonder to yourself, what is it that I'm actually looking at? Maybe it's the first cartoon character and the most ancient cartoon character in the planet. Okay, let me see if we have any comments. No? Okay, that's fine. I wanted to show you more about... Let me close this down. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a very devious-looking dude there. And this is the second highest mountain. Over here is the first highest. And this one, so circular. Here, so circular, the nose. The chin is almost its own circle. And there's one more special circle that I say exists. Now, you can see this arc. And then you see... Okay, I got to show you here. Not here. Let me close that. That had some interesting names. And that detail, I don't see the detail. I want to find that detail. But these topographical maps, they kind of show a little bit more. Before I close it, that's this curve here in the rock. I really feel like you're seeing it continue topographically. There's a river here. Okay, that goes in a circle. Now, here it kind of is not visual here, but wait till I show you what I found. Let me close all this stuff. Yeah. I wish there was a better way to present photos. Now this circle here, and where is my... I really want to show you both here. Okay, that's the same picture. This one here is the one I'm talking about. If we look at it, and we can... by the way, I did turn it over to get the character. Something looked bug-eyed, right? I always knew if I just turned it over, I'd find something cool. And there he was, Mickey. I call him Mickey. And Mickey's got a big mouth, and he's got a very circular nose. And he's got a very circular set of eyes here. But look at this. And we follow this curve. Go this way and you see that. Now what is that? Well, if you know me, you know that's one of the Toonsall Walls or Stig Mountains. I'm going to call it the Stig Mountain, meaning it's been created and laid out. Look at the rocks on both sides, much younger. And we've got this curve that follows... It follows the circle. So when you back out and you look at the big picture here, you see the curve go through the plateau and then come up this way. Now it does kind of hit this, sure, but look up here. Now you have a continuation of that curve. Look at this. And by the way, what type of mountains are those? Well, if you know me, you don't trust that that's a natural geographic phenomenon. Yeah, and there's a river now. So what happened? Backing out. Oh, there it goes. Sorry. So you can see these are what I call the dribble mountains, because it's like the sandcastles you used to make at the beach that would just dribble out. You wouldn't get all of it, and then you'd have to go back over it. That's a nice one right there, right? That's a nice one. And when you follow that, it turns into the rest of my circle. So there's more. If you follow it over here, you can follow the river. It looks like look at that. It looks like it was deliberately dug out there. So when I say that that's the biggest circle in the mountains there, wait, I'm not done. There's more up here. That's right there. That's part of it right there. And look at these. Now, when you say, are these natural? Well, they're big. How big? They go across not even a tenth of a mile. So I've seen that a lot of different places with the dribble mountains. And I can say right now that if you look at this mountain, it's definitely a different color and looks younger than what you see on both sides of it. So you're all thinking I'm crazy, but look at this. You can see older rocks on both sides of it. This stuff put in there is also old. It's got a lot of water breaching and erosion, but and look at that. You can also see stuff like this. That's another thing I was going to go over. The screenshots here. These are the 15 degrees. It was a correction because hold on. I wanted to make this correction and I kind of forgot it. This is a good time. 15 degrees. I looked at that and said that's a 30-degree angle. And by the way, if you measure the other one, you can see this is the other side. Oh, no, that's a different one. So I have another picture that I lost. They're both 15 degrees here. So this is like a Z, a perfect Z, except for the dribble mountains kind of finished it off. So you didn't get that thing going out to 0 point right there. Now, I want to get back to where I was headed with this, so let me get out of there. Is that the other one? Oh, no, that's the same one. You see that same arc right there, but I want to get out of there and show you my big... Oh, look at this. I mean, come on. Is that not a Z right there? So you've got this line, this line, this line, and this line, and then you've got this line going through. Now, which one's older? You know, this is a good question because you see these mountains getting... That mountain is also a dribble mountain put on top of an older plateau. This is a really good shot right here. I'd like to grab that and put it onto my... and look at underneath how you have a circle. But I think that's just an optical illusion. What I do with stuff like this is I put it right into my page where you can also go there and take a look for yourself. And by the way, I did already, it's right here. I did already, I hope I'm still online. We should probably double check. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we here? I'm not getting it. Okay, let's try that again. Should probably double check. Okay, I don't know. Probably we're good. Okay, so I put these things in here like this. And I just put the picture in first, and then I take the actual Air Mountain Range. See, they have this in there, Air Mountain Range. So this is the Air Mountain Range in Niger. And now you can go to Was This Atlantis page and just click on it. What happened? Post it. Post it. Don't waste my time. Let's listen again. I feel like it was stalled up. Yeah, see, when this happens, that means something's slow. Something's slow. All right, well, let's not worry too much about that. I definitely am interested in continuing showing you the circles. So, again, when we go back out, this dribble circle, and I did write volcanic dikes. NASA photograph calls these circular dikes. But how do you get this circle? Do you see that circle? And if you're not seeing the circle... Then take a look at this picture. Where is it? Right here. That circle right there. And I had it with and without. So where's that other one? I must have gotten rid of it, unfortunately. So right here you can see, let's see if I can go down like that. And then you can see again here. There is a line there. I mean, there really is. It's not like I'm making this up. That is going around. It's like some type of a marking. I'm not going to let it render, but there's some type of a marking. It goes right over the rock. Okay, let's make sure we see that. It goes right up through the rock. Okay, now I didn't show you that yet, so I'm showing you now. It goes, and this little river crevice is part of it. That's part of it. All right. Now, it's not a perfect thing, and I think it's old. I think it's had a lot of time to change a little bit. But there it goes. Look at that. See? We're seeing it meet this arc. So don't tell me that that's not a perfect circle going around, okay? This is big, and it's very, very megalithic. Look at that. Right through there. It really is a perfect circle. And it goes into the rock. Okay? And it comes through. That circle is really there. Look at it. There's a few places. It's right there. It doesn't go over this rock very much. But it certainly goes through this rock right over here. And that's a big rock right there. That's a big chunk of bedrock. So we've got something going on over here in Niger. And look at that. And by the way, you see the machine probably, the machine that actually drops off this dribble mountain probably cut that out of there. Because I don't understand how else they could have done it in such a curve. It's not a perfect curve. It's not a perfect curve, okay? But it's cray-cray. It's cray-cray, and it matches up. And that's just one circle, okay? Look at that. You're probably seeing it now. You're probably seeing it now. It really does go around. Let's look at it here. You know what I can do? I can grab this. Let's grab this one. There it is. Let's grab that, and I'll just switch back and forth. There we go. We can do it this way. It's from here to here. Now, actually, this ring that I put there is outside of the circle. We can make it a little more perfect. Let's make a close-up, because I think that's the best idea here. Let me grab this one, and I'll duplicate it, and I'll drag it down to the bottom here. And then we'll go in and mess with it. Let's see here. This thing is a little frustrating to use sometimes. I'm just trying to focus in on it, so I'm going to grab it like this. I want you to see everything perfectly up close. So if we grab that and we zoom it, I think we're going to be able to do it. That's kind of making it a little bit off. You can stretch it this way. It's back to a better perfect circle, right? All right, you know what you do is you hold the... Here, let me undo that. You hold the shift key down to do it right. Shift key, and then it doesn't change. It stays... What do you call that? Okay, now, here we have this one, and then we're going to duplicate it again. And this time we're going to take away the circle here. And now we can go back and forth in the slideshow. And I got up close. I can tell you right now, we didn't see a big cut through going here, did we? We didn't see that. Like, that would imply that this circle is younger than this work right here. But we do have a cut through right here. And what I think that is the original bedrock. So these big, huge mountain plateaus, the tallest plateaus in Niger, I'm suggesting that they're terraformed. Now, let me see if we have anybody else talking, or we don't have anything going on over here. So let me get out of here, and we'll go kind of back through it slowly. If you want to go to Was This Atlantis, you can, and I hope that you click that you like it when you get there. You can see I put these structures in there for you to go to. And you can see the big Mickey Mouse, Mickey the Gangster, the blue meanie, and then I just put that one in there. So let me just double check and make sure I'm live, and if I'm not, then it's probably a good stopping point. Let me just double check. Okay, so I'm live. The Air Mountains in Niger. These are a couple of pictures that were taken by NASA. Okay, you can see here that they're called the Air Mountains, but each individual tall mountain. Okay, what does that say? It's 14 spectral bands from the visible to the thermal infrared. Okay, so I guess what they're doing is they have filters, and the filters are what you got, that red stuff. That red, I think that might be people. I'm not sure. We have to go in there and check on that. Let's go in there and double check and see if there's people living here. right there. Let's go and make it go north. Yeah, so I've got a really slow connection, and I'm paying good money for this. I'm really getting sick of it. I'm going to have to abandon ship and start from scratch, I think. Part of me thinks it's the computer. Part of me thinks it's the computer. Okay, so there's some people farming in there. I guess that red is the farming, the agriculture. I could be wrong. Maybe it's water. It's a part of the light spectrum we can't see. Now, when you get into these rocks here, I mean, they look to me to be natural. I actually was looking at this earlier and comparing it to the megalithic quarrying that was done in near the richat structure. But you can kind of see some type of unnaturality to the lines, but in my opinion, I don't know. I think that this stuff was actually created, so yeah, maybe it was also it eroded this way because it was created. I think it's created. I mean, I know that I sound crazy because these are some of the biggest plateaus in the world, right? And this is the tallest. Actually, that's the second tallest point in Niger. We can see the mountain. What do you call it? The list of mountains I have right here. It's the highest mountains in Niger, and they're 6,600 feet above sea level. So that's a lot shorter than the mountains around me. I have mountains that are 12,000 feet. Even in Taiwan, they're taller than this. So I don't really think these mountains are that tall. And the fact that they're on these weird circular plateaus make me feel like it's terraforming of some sort. Let's take a look. So we've got these two right here. The first one is up here. This is Mons Bagzane. Mons Bagzane is where, I guess that's it. Okay, so that's the first one. That's the tallest point. And then the next one, and you can easily, when you look here, you can see these dribble mountains going across. It's really clear to me that these mountains are artificial. And yeah, I'm saying artificial, meaning they were created by an intelligent being. And you can see, like, that thing. Is that a volcano or is that a OB dumping? And yeah, it's old, okay? I know it's old. You can see these lines going through that are just not... Is that the one? Is that the circle? Doesn't seem like it. But you can see these lines going through that are not natural. And over here, again, I call them the dribble mountains. They're about 1/10 of a mile wide, and they're only a few hundred feet deep. But they are a different color, so they're seen from space, they're seen from the sky. And there's our circle of, where's our... Yeah, there's so much to see here. And it's all megalithic. The air mountains. Okay, what did I not tell you? Who's here? Who's not here? Nobody chatting? Let's get a quick look at the topography. This is the highest mountain in the area. We just looked at it. And what is going on with the terraforming on this thing? Why is everything parallel? Like I've displayed before, it looks like those lines were put there on purpose. I mean, maybe left to erode in their own way. You got to be patient with this. You got to be patient with it. You see these dribble mountains everywhere. We're looking at squares. You know, you start to see these squares, and I feel like the squares are part of the proof that, like there. Let's go back out. This is all on top of the air mountains. These superstructures are on top. Okay, so the green part is the top of the plateau, which is about 3,000 feet. The red part is another 1,300 feet. You can see right there. And over here, some of the highest parts, that's 6,447. So 3,000 more feet. But when you look at these circles, I mean, they just... Hard to believe that's a volcanic dike, a circular dike. It's not volcanic-like at all. It's like a plateau. And it looks like a tree stump that's been cut off. And over here, this one, almost a perfect circle. You look at the top of it, and you got a lot of erosion going on there. And then this curved line, like I said, I don't think that curved line is natural at all, because it's met, unless somebody said, wow, look at that curve, we're going to add these fake mountains around there to make it a perfect circle. And we should check that curve and see if that falls in. You know what? That's a good idea to do right now. Let's go in there right now. I guess I can do it with this one. Let's zoom in. And let's see how perfect that arc is. If I put it in there, I'm moving the picture. We can move the picture. And we can see if that thing fits right in there. Also, my circle might not be the right size. I think I got the right size. If we go over here and zoom in and see, it's still not the right size. So this is my theory, right? So let me just get it right. Because if somebody's going to take a fall for this, it's got to be me. So you see, my arc is right there. So there you go. It's even smaller now. More perfect, I hope. Because you kind of see maybe it's something happened over there. It's falling out. Let's back off. Let's go down. Let's get out of here. And then we'll go to the second one and look at the pictures of the same. Uh-oh, I moved the picture. I moved the picture too. Too bad. Okay, we're going to solve this problem. Oops. By not zooming in again. Okay, here's how to solve this problem. We grab everything and we arrange it to the center of the page horizontally, and arrange it to the center of the page vertically. Now we go to the other one and do the same thing, horizontally and vertically. Now we should be able to compare them. And there it is. Perfect, right? Slideshow. Let's slideshow that action. Okay, now I can see already that my circle's kind of fallen out of place. Well, actually, the circle kind of, I think it's not perfect. Maybe if I were to move the circle a little bit. Let me get out of here. Let's try this. I mean, you know, I have to be honest, I do believe this could be millions of years old. And so because of that, yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. What about over here, though? I kind of don't remember how close we can get. Let's go to Google Earth and take a look. I'm talking about this. I think we have to turn it over. Where's that picture? Well, the eyebrow is there, so let's just turn it over so the eyebrow is the same. That's the eyebrow. So I was looking at this. I saw this line here. I saw that right there. I saw that. I'm not seeing it here, though. Where is it? Let's move it out of the way. It kind of like gets a little distorted. So it's not a perfect circle. However, that wall, that turnstile wall, and the one down here, it just lines up. And they're fake walls. That's the thing. They're fake walls. This one over here. Yeah, there's a big gap. What happened? Was that a tectonic movement? There's a line here. Then you also have more of these fake walls going all over the place. These turnstile walls, these unnatural ridges, like that one. So many to be talked about and so many to be seen. Well, I showed what I was going to show. I'm not sure if there's anything I'm forgetting. Let's drop everything down and see if there's anything I'm forgetting here. Not that. Not that. Oh, yeah, I have some cool stuff. I did take a picture of an owl outside my window. Not my window, but in my driveway. He is staring at me, though. He was checking me out. I think it's a she, actually. She is killing ducks. I'm feeding the ducks, and the ducks are feeding her. I'm pretty sure she's killed 3 ducks so far. And that's it. Let's see if this works.